shall zoom out. Okay, get all the nice settings here done. Wham, bam, shabamo. There we go. Alrighty, so it looks like the SMDM skirmish. We have the church down here for our starting line. Okay. And then, yeah, it's just a short little trip up the road here towards the cattle sheds. And let's go in and zoom in and see how this looks here for the layout. Let's see how the circle plays here. So remember, in skirmish mode, the circles are a little bit different as opposed to in warfare mode, right? So the strong point is actually this field right here. Yeah, right in this field. The barns are a little smidgen, just a little bit inside the circle. And yeah, okay. So remember, I am playing on the Lucky Strike side. And then Oceanic Ocelots will be on the Axis side, or the Ally side for this game, while we handle the, fix the technical issues for the Rumble Invitational overlay here. But okay, everything's looking good though. Everything's looking good. Okay, so we have the gardens over here to the left-hand side. So this will be a very, very key area for the Axis to fight over in the beginning, as that will be their launch point. It looks like the Allies will have the cap favored towards them, I'm going to say, because they're going to have the more coverage available to fire down into the strong point versus the Axis. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out here. Okay, let me go ahead and see if the overlay is working, everybody. Perfect. There we go. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and start the timer, everybody. 30:30 on the clock. Okay, should be good to go, I believe. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Lucky Strikes versus Oceanic Ocelots. Oceanic Ocelots loading up on the front line. Seven seconds till the wall drops. Gardens will be a very key area, on the left-hand side here. And then we'll just have to see just how much we'll be able to attempt to push to the open field. First rocket goes out. So let's see if this is a lucky strike, pun intended, I guess, or something was planned. Nope. Okay, it's just a random rocket. Here we go. Yeah, the Allies definitely pouring into the cattle sheds here. They're going to have a big advantage for the opening in this skirmish mode. As we see here, the hard cap, though, actually, wait, the Axis are able to dump off a significant amount of bodies inside the circle. What I noticed earlier when playing against ESBT is that the HUD works for the cap power when you're an infantry inside the circle, but it doesn't work for the caster when you're right here. Anyways, let's see here. A lot of bodies rolling up on the hedge line right there. I don't think there's been first blood yet. Just a lot of fire. There's first blood right there. MG goes down. Gardens control. No real bodies dedicated from the Ocelots over to Gardens. So Lucky Strikes will have full control over that. Strafing run coming in. Gets a few bodies, I think. Maybe. Let's go get another angle here, shall we? Let's take a look how this is developing. Solid hedgerow style fighting right here. Long range engagements here. Long range engagements. Okay, for the cap progress, it looks like it's going in favor of the Ocelots at the moment. Let's see, just long-range engagements right here. Tanks for the P4 is actually way back here up on the hill. Classic spot for armor on this map. Classic spot for armor. Trying to peek to see where the Allied medium is. And the Allied medium, I believe, is inside the barn. They could be right on the cap progress, or the circle border there. Captain Spears calling all in sector. Still long-range engagements here. Nothing close quarter yet. Truck gets exploded. That's okay. Lucky Strike sending a few out on the distance. DEL back there. Probably short for the keyboard shortcut, I imagine. Going out on the far flank. He could potentially sneak around to get the Sherman that's in the barn, but it'll be a long journey for that, buddy. Long journey for that. Cat progress solidly going in favor of the Ocelots here. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful strafing run. That strafing run deserves a wham bam shabamo. And there we go with the Ocelots. They will take first cap here on SMDM. Dominating control of the cattle sheds here. And the Lucky Strikes will be pushed back a hedge. And they will have to work their way up. P4 pushing up now. Flare going out from Leak Recon Tiger. Beautiful strafing run, though, from the Oceanic Commander to recognize, hey, they're all lined up on that hedge. Run that strafing run. Mamma mia. That could be a competitive record throughout all tournaments for a strafing run kill. Not too sure, but that had to be at least 7 or 8. Rocket comes in. Long range engagement still. A little bit of close quarter contact over here at the Gardens. Remember, when I say Gardens, I'm referring to this block over here. Jenny takes down one. Jenny gets taken down. This key Gardens area is a key launch point. And over into cattle sheds from a flanking standpoint. DEL still way back in the back line. Never took setting up an AT gun. Never took its taken down. DEL rocking the Car 98, I believe, now. Yep, sure is. He could have an opportunity. He's working his way close to cattle sheds to get a rocket, but he does have a long way to go. Let's go back to the front line, shall we? That LI medium is tucked nice and snugly up in the barn, in the cattle shed. Solid hedgerow exchanges here. Making some ground, though, down here with Dad Bod. Mowing down a few here. Wiping the OP with a grenade. Psycho, Tookie, Tempest. Oh, going up against each other here in just a second. Mowed down by Panzer WY. Psycho Tookie coming around the corner here. Tempest mows him down. Take a look at the overall situation here. DEL got taken down in the barn. Oh my gosh, he actually made it to the cattle shed. Did he get a shot on the tank by chance? Tank is alive and well. Tank is alive and well. But he almost made it, I think. Almost made it. Give him kudos. He almost made it there. Okay. Going back to the action here. So Lucky Strikes were forced out, but they have a solid ring around the point for a potential attack here. The P4 was actually knocked out. Another P4 coming from the left-hand side. Okay, so Lucky Strikes will just need to keep establishing this and just, I mean, the circle is right there. So they don't have to work their way all the way up to the cattle sheds. They just see if they can get just a little bit of flanking action, and they should be good to overwhelm the circle. Top Gun 57 could have a critical OP here if he's able to get it up. Right next to the barn, he can load up his OP and flood the cattle sheds with assaults. A couple satchels on that barn, and Top Gun goes down to Rotten Bob. Rotten Bob takes him down. Airhead plane coming in, actually, from Lucky Strikes on the northern side of Cattle Sheds. We'll keep the camera here and see how this pans out. Will Captain Spears, Commander Spears, pair it with a bombing run? Airhead falling, bombing run to boot. Decent sized spawn wave back here for the Ocelots. Let's see how this bombing run lines up though. I think the bombing run could be a few seconds too late. Bombing run falls inside of the barn. And ENS will be right. Oh, the strafing run took him out! The strafing run took him out! But Cortex is commanding there, is right by the Airhead. Airhead is locked now. Bean does not go for the Airhead, neither does Cortex. Cortex runs by the Airhead. Cortex runs by the Airhead. The Airhead could open up here any second. Airhead opens up. Cortex gets lined by a rocket from Delete. That Airhead is live. That Airhead is live. I repeat, the Airhead is live. Oh my gosh. Can we get a spawn wave on that Airhead? Oh, the Airhead gets locked. ENS. There we go. Esky and ENS take down the Airhead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was close. If ENS didn't come back, I think that they would have had a spawn on that Airhead. Delete though with a solid rocket to take out the commander. That was, I think, almost going to lock the Airhead as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was so close. That would have been such a cool spawn wave. That would have been such a cool spawn wave. Oh my gosh. But Lucky Strike's loading up a good significant amount of pressure in the strong cap now, though. Let's keep the camera here for a nice corner angle. See how this develops. P4 pushing up here. P4 up along the hedge line. No cap progress yet for the Lucky Strikes. We have some action over here on the left, but Gardens is pretty much a stalemate at the moment. Nothing crazy going on here, but it's just a critical point that they want to hold for as a possible launch area. P4 playing carefully here. Just biding its time until the right moment. My gosh, what a great Airhead and strafing run though that was and the bombing run by Commander. That was very good. P4 pushing slightly here. Unknown Conspirer. It's gonna get Unknown Conspirer take down Rotten Bob. Royal takes him down. Pink Zinc. Top Gun 57 trying to mow down Royal, but Royal dodges the rounds. Any cap progress coming in for the Lucky Strikes. Bombing run coming in for the Oceanic Ocelots. This could be a huge bombing run. Oh my gosh, this could be amazing. 1, 2... Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10, 11 kills on a bombing run plus a tank damage. Mamma mia. This is what I'm talking about. This SMDM should be the permanent skirmish map. Commander CE on the Oceanic Ocelot side has to be massive right now for Commander in the first 10 minutes of a match. Mamma mia. Oh my gosh. And these guys in the hedgerow just getting mowed down right now. Cattle Sheds cap progress going back in favor of the Oceanic Ocelots. We do have a few far flank oinks, or not oinks, Knicks. Q-Nix out here actually could have a really good... Oh, but he gets mowed down. Streamer's curse. Sorry about that, buddy. LI medium still in the barn, biding its time, just providing that cap weight and coverage for the infantry. P4 desperately needs repairs. No engineer in sight, though. Rocket ricks off the front of the P4 from Rotten Bob. Captain Spears goes down in the front line. Commander's ordered a strafing run on cattle sheds. We see Rum flying out there in the distance. Strafing run comes in, gets a few. 11 kills on a bombing run, though. Mamma mia. Ah, these are great. These are great moments. Okay, what do we have going on here on the left flank? Lucky Strike's actually making some decent progress up here. So they could potentially get a nice little wrap going if the Ocelots do not pay attention. P-51 Mustang. I think it was a P-51? I think it's P-51 that does the strafing runs in this game. Didn't get a good look at it. It's either going to be a P-51 or P-47. I'm pretty sure it's a P-51. Okay, so we have the front line there. Hedgerows going... Oh my gosh, they're so close together. Satchels would be huge right now, but you risk a lot of team kills. Never took trying to get around to get that P4. Never took... shot goes in front of the Panzer IV from the Allied medium. The Allied medium has an angle right now. Oh! And the Panzer IV goes down with Nacho trying to repair on the back line, in the back of the tank. Captain Spears calling for all-in sector here. Satchels on this hedgerow could be huge if anybody's able to put one down. Billy Nair goes down. We do have Summer Bomb coming up there from the 77th. Could he have an opportunity? Torn, though, is on his buttocks. And this hedgerow is just pure death right now. We do have a backline. Aces heights, aces and eights, actually. Has excellent angle on all that infantry. But he will become target numero uno in just about a second here. Aces and eights moving up here. Could wipe a couple of OPs. Aces and eights takes down Recon Tiger. Aces and eights is going to have a free ball through this wheat field and is going to take down this launch point. Spawn wave comes in. Do they notice? Do they notice? They do not notice. Oh, Aces and eights takes it out. And he's going to go on a little bit of a rampage here. Oh, takes down one, takes down two. Aces and eights goes down to reload. Dodges a couple rounds there. Sandman Mentors gets him, takes him down. And so the Lucky Strikes are down bad on the right side, but they do have a Oinks, or, I was just going to go with Oinks. Oinks up here, coming around. Could he get his OP up behind them just over so slightly? He needs to maintain proper trigger discipline, though. And not give his position away. Oh, he takes down one in the back line. Space Alien's going to see his buddy go down. Space Alien. He's going to chuck a grenade. And Oinks goes down. And the grenade to boot outside the hedge. And that will clear the back line. We have Baker Squad moving around. The enemy tank marker right on the front line. What? Oh, the Allied medium may be out of ammo, but it does have a double satchel on it. And medium, is going to be double wham bam shabam mode here in just about a second. Rocket comes in from Nacho. Medium is most likely out of ammo, so they're just going to run it out and get a fresh one. And there we go. Down goes the medium. Okay, so that will restabilize the front line. Lucky Strikes with a solid launch point, though, right next to the hard cap. Solid pressure here. Solid pressure. Pretty solid exchanges so far. At one point, you kind of think the Lucky Strikes are pushed back to their line, but then they get a massive spawn wave, and they're good to go. Right back to pushing front door, and this is such a close quarter strong point right here, with lots of action. Half-track calling in barn. Oh, Allies half-track in barn. Called from deletes. Bombing run coming in. OP up in the back line? Oh, Airhead coming in the back line. Airhead not falling yet. Airhead will be flying over shortly. Bombing run comes in. Airhead plane falling. Couple of Ocelots back here just patrolling, making sure nothing crazy is going on. So that Airhead could have been masked with the bombing run sound. And the Airhead will be falling inside the barn. I'm kind of curious if they called it out or not. So the Airhead will fall inside the barn here in a second. Will we see a strafing run from the Axis? Airhead's going to land gently inside the barn. Let's see if they heard the sound. Airhead falls. Airhead falls inside the barn. I don't think anybody saw it. Bubble-O-Matic did not see it. Spice, everybody's walking by this Airhead. If they just get a little bit farther away, we could see a spawn wave, everybody. Oh, yes. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Bebdon, please stay away from the Airhead. Please, please stay away. Please, please stay away. Keep going, buddy. Okay, Captain Spears comes in. Takes down one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the tank crew does here. Tank crew member goes down. 2 tank crew members go down. Airhead is unlocked at the moment by just barely, like maybe a meter. Space alien comes around the corner, kills them. They're probably wondering how the heck they got in there. Airhead is still up, everybody. Airhead is still up. And nobody... Oh, this is wonderful. Now, if that tank could go ahead maybe 10, 15 meters and unlock the Airhead, that would be wonderful. I would love that so much. Mamma mia. Nothing. Nope, nope, nope. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, wait a minute. Guys? 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 Nope, nothing. Airhead? Nope, nope, nope. Baboni? Nope. Ah, nope. Let's just keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. Unlocked Airhead comes in again. Oh, can we get another spawn wave in time? Oh, I don't think we can. Space Alien's going to lock it temporarily. But Space Alien's going to walk by. Space Alien's going to walk by. The Airhead's going to be unlocked again, everybody. Can we get a spawn wave? Come on. Satchel goes off, kills a few. That's going to give by a little bit more time for the Airhead. Can we get another spawn? There we go. All right. This is so cool. Big Airhead spawn comes in. Oh my gosh. And that medium's going to get so wrecked. 2 rockets went into the back, into the turret. And the medium goes down with a wham bam shabamo from Psycho Tuki. Oh my gosh. This is an incredible match. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. This is so epic. Alrighty. So there we go. The Airhead action is beautiful. And that medium crew probably has no idea what the hell happened. Do we get any OPs up? We do have 1 OP up over here. Baker Squad. That Airhead is still live. I almost think the Airheads last longer in skirmish mode, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going to need another big spawn wave on the Airhead. Can we get another big spawn wave on the Airhead from the Lucky Strikes? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Airhead comes, big spawn comes in from the Airhead. Captain Spears takes one down. Captain Spears takes another one down. Captain Spears gets obliterated. Oh my gosh, this is this is just unbelievable. ENS gets taken down. Airhead spawn has finally gone down. Guessing the timer ran out. Oceanic Ocelots have to be incredibly confused at the moment as to what the hell's going on. Strafing run comes in through the barn from Ocelots. Half-track called out as being in the east shed. AT will need to get on that. Hopefully it's deletes. Under 7 minutes left to go. Explosion goes off. Supplies coming in from the allies into the cattle shed. Actually landed right on top. Nice little package up here. 2 little packages, actually. Jenny. Will she find Rastafari? Rastafari. Satchel is actually down on the barn right there. It is cooking right there. Right underneath the barrels of wine, I believe. And that Satchel is going to be a nice little... Oh, man. It's going to be maybe 3 kills, maybe? Let's see. Satchel goes off in any second now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man. It must have been a 60-second Satchel. Oh, fortunately, the Satchel, I think, is just going to be a little bit too long. Oh, and all the bodies go away. They were going to be fuel for that Satchel. Shame. Okay, so 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Oceanic Ocelots have had control of the point, although it's been a little bit rocky. Not going to lie. How long was that Satchel? Is that Satchel still going off? Yes, it is. Must have been a 2-minute Satchel. Now, if that tank were to stroll up here just in time... Okay, so Satchel goes off, gets 1 body, I think. Okay, so after all that chaos, the only problem there is that I think Lucky Strikes may have lost a lot on the front line right here with that Airhead chaos. But it was worth the gamble. It was worth the gamble. So over here on the east side, they do have Able OP, Fox OP. Baker should be able to get his OP up. Potentially another launch point here in the wheat field. Spanky, 21,175. Just biding him time for the moment. Rocket comes in on the medium from Delete, but Delete gets mowed down by Commander Cortex. Baker puts up his OP, but immediately gets wiped by Esky, and Esky takes him down. Oh, I gotta hate that. Gotta hate that when you're squad lead. Ginger Giant burns OP, kills 1. Quack Sniffer gets taken down. Three minutes and 50 seconds left to go, everybody. Epic failure over here. Engineer loadouts. Most likely put a Satchel on the barn. Actually, put down some mines. Epic failure comes around the corner, takes down 1. Sees the medium, though, and has to retreat. Oh, Epic failure gets taken down. Overall situation with 3 minutes to go. Looks a little bit rocky, but the Lucky Strikes are not out of it. Oceanic Ocelots are actually pretty spread out. So if they have 1 solid push here, I think they'll be able to get back in the strong point. Rocket comes in from Delete to take down the half-track. Stuka's coming in. Stuka lines up. Will it get it? Oh, right on the rear end of the medium, and it does not take it down. Baboni's there to patch up his buddy. Never know with the Stuka. Never know with the Stuka. I've had a Stuka that landed 8 meters away from the tank or so and still killed it. And heavy even. So random, I feel. Okay, back to the front line. Oink's over here, heading up on the hedgerow. But he's up against a mountain of Ocelots. Quack Sniffer, Witcher go down. Airhead plane coming in. This is for the Ocelots. Most likely defensive Airhead. Yep, defensive Airhead dropping right on point. 2 minutes left to go. P4's pushing up now. Big spawn wave to the east with a launch forward position over there. And that's what makes these skirmish modes so exciting and so random, is that the forward positions can be put up almost anywhere. And it's really hard to lock them. Dabbod takes down 2. Dabbod gets taken down. Rocket comes in to the wheat fields. Captain Spears, delete. Rocket comes in. P4 attempts to push up. Rocket goes in the back from Tempest with a wham bam shabammo. Tempest takes him down, and the SL and another AT player. Beautiful play by Tempest right there to squash the Lucky Strike's last push. Was a good, solid match, though, I think. Very, very even. Rastafarian trying to get crawl through the wheat field right here. Rotten Bob is going to burn the OP, and he will kill Rastafarian. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That will be victory for the Ocelots here in this skirmish match on SMDM. Solid game overall with a couple really close calls by the Lucky Strikes to recapture the point. That Airhead play was wild. The first one was good. And almost had it on the first one. And the second one was absolutely just wow in a way, with them being able to spawn on it. So kudos to Captain Spears and taking a bold gamble there to drop that Airhead inside the point. That was very nice. Very, very nice. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me for this match.